Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a general reading for June 25th, 2019. Remember, this is a reading for all signs, so it may not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Alright, so Spirit, tell us what we need to know for June 25th, 2019. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell us what we need to know for June 25th, 2019. Okay, very nice. Okay, well, the overall energy here is the Two of Wands energy. Now remember, this is fire, so this could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The Two of Wands card is a beautiful card. In the upright, this man has had an idea and is in the planning stages. It can be male or female. Remember, gender here is fluid. They're in the planning stages. They've had this initial spark, this initial idea, so it really could have to do with business. Okay, oftentimes it does have to do with business, but it could be any sort of passion project, anything. It could also be relationships. And here the man is looking at the world, and all of the possibilities, and he's standing high up from his castle or from his home, which is sort of well established. And he's looking out and he's able to see all of the opportunities and all of the challenges that might arise. But this card is in the reverse, so it can be somebody who's feeling a little bit walled in by their success. It can also be that somebody needs to go back to the planning stages, that they haven't been able to really anticipate, the challenges that might have arisen, or able to take advantage of the opportunities with which they've been presented. Underneath this card, we have the Death card, so it could be that somebody's trying to rebirth themselves, somebody's having some sort of regeneration, some sort of rebirth, some sort of change. And below that, I have the King of Wands, which is, there's a lot of fire energy, so this may be somebody who has Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in their chart. And this is somebody who's very successful, they're very honest, they're great leaders, they're travelers, they're adventurers. Remember, the King of Wands is a little bit uncomfortable in his position as king, like he's almost ready, he almost prefers to be the knight, to be out there and to be active, but understands his duties as a leader and is a very good leader. Okay, and then underneath that I have the Five of Swords. So it could be just a little bit of conflict here in this reading here. So again, the overall energy is the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so somebody may need to sort of rethink their plan. All right, just give me a moment. Let me look at the cards here. Off the bat, I'm noticing that we have a lot of major arcana cards. Okay, so this is a pretty serious matter for whoever's listening, or for whomever you're listening for. Okay, I'm getting, again, the Two of Wands may be somebody who's feeling a little bit walled in by their success, or by their, by the decision they've made. Okay, so they might have to go back to sort of rethinking things. And with the initial card here that usually I take to read for the person who is listening, or the person for whom which you're listening, this card is usually representative of them or the overall situation. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is Mother Earth. She is abundance, she's stability, she is family. Okay, but in the reverse, it's usually somebody, it's a feminine energy. Okay, and it can be somebody who's feeling really uncomfortable in their home. Okay, or and I'm getting that also with the Two of Wands. Okay, that somebody's feeling walled in by their success, I think they're feeling like they need to branch out, and they're just something at home or something in their foundation just really is making them feel uncomfortable. Okay, and we've got the Hanged Man in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so the Hanged Man is usually getting a new perspective, taking some time out, but in reverse, it's like he's kind of done taking that time out, and he's ready to take that step forward. That he's, this person feels as if they are, they're ready, they've thought about it, they realize that they feel uncomfortable, they want to make some changes, and they're ready to take that first step. Okay, remember the Queen of Pentacles energy here. This is Earth energy, so it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe in your chart or for the person for whom you're watching. All right, then we have got the High Priestess. This is a beautiful feminine energy. This is not about manifestation. It is actually all about intuition and trusting yourself and seeing, taking time out. Again, it's funny because it's opposed a little bit to the Hangman in reverse, because the Hangman in reverse is focusing on your intuition. This is a very yogi pose, somebody who needs to meditate. They'll go upside down to sort of reset themselves. Okay, and this person is kind of feeling like maybe, I'm not getting that they're done, but I'm getting that this Hanged Man in reverse, that it's really necessary for them to access their intuition through meditation, okay, and through meditation to get a new perspective on this situation, okay. So I've got the High Priestess, which is clarified by the King of Swords in reverse. All right, this is air energy. It is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, the King of Swords is all about justice, is all about truth. It can represent sort of a lawyer type, somebody who's very intelligent, uses logic over their emotions. But in reverse, this card is quite negative. All right, and I feel like this is a little bit of a warning. Okay, you may be dealing with somebody who is maybe emotionally a little bit abusive. This is the Narcissist card. I also get that, Spirit is saying that in going inward, in accessing your intuition, you may have to cut other people out for a moment, okay? And people may see that as extremely self-centered, okay? But these are also diametrically opposed, because this is all about your inner knowing and the feminine, and the King of Swords is all about logic, all right, and the masculine. So I think Spirit here is asking us to really access your duality, access your intuition. You may feel like there are some major contradictions right now. People might see you as a contradiction, but it's really necessary for you to access your intuition to get some more insight on this situation, okay, and to reverse the Hanged Man to get a new perspective, to be able to creatively problem solve this situation. All right, we're getting that this situation is extremely important. It's a Tower moment. Okay, so I think that you are already sort of, that this is coming. This is something that you are fully aware of. Remember, the Tower here is sort of something that's been building up, and it's sort of this volcano explosion. All right, so that this is coming. This is very important. You're burning out the old, the things that no longer work for you. All right, and you can tell that that's already happening because you are very uncomfortable in your home, in your foundation. And so you need to redo that foundation. And this Tower is actually a beautiful card because it's all about what's going to work for you. It's all about what is best for you. All right, this could be ideas, this could be people, okay, it could be this situation. It has to come to a head in order for you to, to burn out those old ideas, the things that no longer work for you. All right, in here I have this clarified by the Empress card. All right, the Empress card works extremely well next to and close to the Queen of Pentacles. The energy is very, very similar. They're both mother energies. Okay, so whatever is going on today might have to deal with you as a mother or your own mother, but both of these cards are in reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, this mother, maybe you need to tap in more into your nurturing nature, okay, and into your sort of stability and into your home. There might be an issue there, but I'm getting that there's a tower moment with this Empress card. So I get that maybe, the way that you see yourself as a mother has to change. Maybe you didn't see yourself as a mother before, but now, maybe there is a pregnancy and you have to think of yourself now as a mother and not as a single person. Okay, maybe you have to be less narcissistic, you have to be less logical, you have to be less in tune with just yourself, because there's more at stake here. There might be family, there might be a child here at stake. And the Empress in reverse is sort of, the Empress in the upright is all about fertility, abundance, and creation. But in the reverse, I mean, it could be the loss of that, okay? So you may have a tower moment. I don't want to be negative. I don't like um, to to really predict pregnancy, but we can think of it as the fruition of an idea, any sort of creativity, and in the reverse, it could be the loss of that, okay, which could create this tower moment for you. All right, but it could also just be seeing yourself in a different light. Maybe it's necessary for you to see yourself as this Empress, okay, and you may be uncomfortable as being a mother, or being seen as a mother, or as the mothering type, or as the nurturer, or as the caregiver, okay, and that might be the whole issue at hand, is what I'm getting here from Spirit. Okay, and again, you might be feeling uncomfortable. Maybe you are a mother, maybe you're uncomfortable with your home situation, or you're uncomfortable with your role. You're feeling like maybe the rest of the world feels like you're successful. Okay, you've done what you need to do, you've had your children, you have your family, but there's something else that might be gnawing at you in another direction you feel like you need to go in. All right, and I get that, if that is the case, going in another direction is going to be, can be really beneficial for you. With the Six of Pentacles here, this is all about being generous. It's about giving and receiving, and about balance, okay? So I think Spirit is saying to you, hey, look, don't abandon what you have. All right, you need to move. You need to go inward about this situation. You may be seen as selfish, okay? And it may make you sort of revision yourself as a mother, or as a parent, okay, or as a caregiver, okay, but it's going to be really important that you balance that out, okay, gratitude and giving. All right, so make sure that you're grateful for what you have. Also, make sure that you're fair, all right, which also means that you're fair to yourself, because you may be feeling extremely overwhelmed as a parent, as a caregiver, as a mother, and you may be feeling like there's not an equal exchange of gifts, okay, and that is something that will balance out, and that does need to be balanced out. All right, I've got the Page of Wands in reverse clarifying this. The Page of Wands is all about this new energy, about sort of coming out to the world. Maybe you're saying, hey, look, I've been a stay-at-home mom forever. I really want to be a fashion designer, or I have this really great business idea. All right, now, again, that would work really well with this Two of Wands energy, sort of rethinking your place, rethinking your idea, replanning it, okay? Taking a step back, looking at the challenges, all right? And then also doing that in a balanced way, making sure that everything is balanced and in order before you come out, before you say, hey, guess what, honey, guess what, children, or maybe it's to your parents, or maybe it's to your, maybe you're just your partner, or maybe to your children, okay? It could be a move as well. Okay, but it's really important that you do achieve this sort of balance, that you take everybody into consideration, including yourself, because if you're not feeling fulfilled, then I think then you're going to start to feel trapped in your role at home, okay, or as a mother, or as a caregiver, okay, or as the abundant one, okay? So make sure that your needs are being met. The Page of Wands is in reverse, so in order for this to be successful, okay, that you're really going to have to also make sure that you are not completely impulsive, okay, because here we can't rely just on impulse. There's going to be a lot of planning that also needs to be taken into accord.